What is going on, my meta millionaires? It is your boy Terry Stonkers, and welcome to the channel, baby. By the dip. All right, guys. In today's video, we got something very interesting, something very exciting to talk about. We got all kind of tweets we got to go over from John Berta to George. We got to go over this information about the Department of Justice probing into these hedge funds that's doing the shorts and the short selling. So a lot of interesting stuff. It's going to be very interesting. Are we going to get that Santa Claus rally? Are we going to be hot in January, February, March, that first quarter of next year? The market's been bleeding. It's time for these small cap stocks to turn around. And it's nice to see that the DOJ is out here looking after us. Hopefully they'll do something about it. So hope you're all ready for today's video. If you are, smash thumbs up, leave a comment down below. It helps out the algorithm. And baby, let's go. All right, so first we got to go to George's Twitter page. We got to go over this. Here is some information. FYI, Tom and Ann are undisputed the largest supporters at MMAT, greater than 10%, and the most charitable people I know who invest for #impact. We are lucky to have them support us in a very early in this journey. Here it says Tom sold 274,000 shares, plus he donated to charity, ICFC, 200,000 shares. I own 474,000 fewer shares now. Tom and Ann have been adding to their position in every investment round for Meta for years. Like other investors, they are only able to buy or sell a stock when there is no blackout period, which Meta is a low frequency event. Together, they sold 431,000 shares and donated to charity 400,000 shares, less than 2% of their current total ownership. Tom had 15,000 Torchlight shares from September 2020 in a TFSA account. He sold 30,000 Meta Preferred Series A MMTLP shares. Total current ownership and 343,000. The exchange code MMAX, 22.4 million. So there you go. Tom, 326,000 plus 15,000 in the TSFA. Total 341,000. The exchange code 22.7 million. Warrants, 186,000 plus warrants. Now, one thing I did like that George put this together, and a lot of people, as much as we talked about it, guys, a lot of people were questioning, is MMTLP legit? Even though Meta came out with that release. Here you got the CEO of the company, George, putting in there MMTLP. So right there, George acknowledges MMTLP. Like I said, there's still people that question that to this day. If I buy MMTLP, am I going to get the preferred share dividend? Yes, you will. Meta has put out press releases on it. And here's another reinsurance, because this was just tweeted 21 hours ago by the CEO, George Palikaris. He is saying right there that they sold 30,000 Meta Preferred Series A MMTLP shares. So George acknowledged it again, that you buy MMTLP, you get the divvy. Now, further digging into this, from what I'm understanding that people have been posting, the people are like, why are they selling these preferred shares if they're going to be worth $10, $20, $30? Well, apparently this was like 100% tax write-off, like 100%. If they would have had to apparently claim these preferred shares, they would have had to pay 100% of the proceeds. Basically, they would have got nothing. So that's why they just sold it out and paid the tax man with it. So I think that's pretty much summing up the situation on that. So if we're here on the insider trades, here you can see where Thomas Welch has 22.4 million. It says 10% owner, and Ann Lambert has 22.4. So this is what they have combined here, guys. 22.4 million. You can see they did get that updated back here. It says now Fintel's really trying to get this accurate. It's saying that the insider shares of 50.8 million, which is insider ownership at 18.0%. Insider ownership, which is a float, is 36.66%. All right, so here is one of the first tweets that was kind of shot out today that was sent to me by Mr. Whale. Just in, the Department of Justice, the DOJ, announces major criminal probe into short selling by hedge funds and research firms seeking signs they improperly coordinate trades. Right there it is, the breaking news, the Department of Justice. Right there, I love it, guys. So there's that one. I did share this on my Twitter page as well. So if you go to my page here, you can see it. We're going to get into John Berta here real quickly, but there's where I retweeted the Mr. Well post and I retweeted John Berta. Now, if we go here to John Berta's Twitter page, if you don't know who John Berta is, he was the former CEO of Torchlight Energy. That's right, part of the preferred shares. So, all right, if we go down here now and take a look at what Mr. Berta has posted under his tweets and replies, he tagged this article here, and we're going to get into that article in a second. So here's John Berta showing the Bloomberg article. Anson is named. And if we go down here, I believe it was, where was that? Yeah, someone here says, what is the significance of Anson? And he goes, they wanted our entire offering. We did a Roth earlier this year. We said no, and they're not allowed any from us. So here you go. It says, finally, by the Honey Badger. Finally, they're paying attention after 6 years of screaming at the top of our collective lungs about it. That is very true. If we go here and take a look at the article, here you can see it. Hedge funds ensnared by expansive DOJ probe into short selling. Funds and researchers are scrutinized by the Justice Department. Inquiry seeks information on trading several dozen stocks. Now, we're wondering, what stocks could this be? Here you go, look at this. Underscoring inquiry sweep. Federal investigators are examining trading in the last several dozen stocks, including well-known short targets, such as Luckin Coffee. That has taken me back to like the beginning of my stock market journey, because I was a part of that Luckin Coffee mess, and I hate to say it, but they kind of deserve to be shorted for what they did. They were lying about their freaking sales. We're not going to get into that. Luckin Coffee is basically the Starbucks version in China. I had a small investment in them, a couple $100, but still, I sold out with very little loss because the news came out that they lied about their financials during the pandemic, and it was not pretty. Here we got, not really familiar with some of those. Let's see if we got anyone else down here they're kind of going over. I don't think so. But there is something I want to show you guys. If you go here to MMAT stock on Google, just go down here to 6 hours ago. I got a hold of this article a little earlier. I find this one very interesting, let's just say the least. Midday meme stock movers for 1210. Look who's in this group, guys. AMC, GameStop, MetaMaterials, and Tesla. Is there one in there that just doesn't seem like it should be in there? That's right, MetaMaterials. But we know it. We're a meme stock. And we're categorized by this author, Paul, that we're kind of in the same boat as AMC, GameStop, and Tesla. That's saying a lot in my personal opinion. Let's go down here and take a browse at this article here. The couple key points I want to go over. Here's talking about the GameStop. How it went from $20 a share to $483 a share. Here's talking about AMC. How they had a 2-day drop of more than 18%, and CEO Adam Aron sells $25 million, and AMC stock is not sitting well with retail investors. I must say, that is pretty rough. I'm not going to lie. Here we go. Early in the morning, we took another look at MetaMaterials, MMAT. The company released an update last Friday on how it's progressing on making good its promise of a special dividend to its Series A preferred stockholders who were granted the stock at the time of late June reverse merger with Torchlight Energy. Since that merger, Meta's stock has lost about 60% of its value. Here's talking about Tesla. If we get on here and take a look at the MetaMaterials part, it says MetaMaterials shares traded down 4% earlier in the day, had cut that loss by 1.1, trading at 317. As the noon hour drew to a close, the average daily trading volume is around 9.7 million shares, and about 2.7 million has traded thus far. So that's a nice little article here. You could go through and read the whole entire thing. I just kind of wanted to cover the MetaMaterials part of it, guys, because yeah, I think it's pretty exciting that this, like I said, this author here, Paul, putting MetaMaterials in the same category as these stocks. What I wanted to do next, man, the ads on this are just unreal. All right, back to Fintel. I know you people want to get some Fintel, so let's get to it. Let's go take a look at the short interest real quick. Short squeeze score 74.36, ranked 361 out of 5,400 stocks. We have 450,000 stocks that are on the short shares availability. Get out here and look at the short borrow rate is a 1.4. And our dark volume, we have it today. The FINRA short volume dark, FINRA short, oh my God, I can't even talk. The FINRA dark pool short volume ratio for 12/10 is a 55.21. Do we got the bottom? No. But it's probably going to be similar because yesterday was a 56.67 and we ended at a 60.56. So this combined short volume ratio is probably going to be a 58 to 59 if I'm betting my dollars on that one. Let's go take a look at the institutional owners. Let's see. Our ownership accumulation score is 32.39. And let's go look. Have we had any buyers? Have we had any sellers? No buyers since the 29th on there. And if we go look at the sellers, no sellers since the 23rd. So that is pretty much it, guys. Just stuff I wanted to cover for you guys in today's video. If you enjoyed this information, you found any of it helpful, smash thumbs up. Like I said, leave a comment down below. Helps out the algorithm. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.